The knitting needle usually has a pointy side and the blunt side where the stump is present, like this, so that your project does not slide off and fall off. So now, for the knitting part, pick up the yarn, hold it on your left hand, and this working needle on which we are going to transfer these stitches, we're going to hold it on our right hand. Bring the stitches closer to the pointy end like this. And now, this is the working side that is facing us, and this will be the back side for now. So in this row, we will insert our needle this way towards the pointy end. We will insert and come out towards the pointy end and below this needle. So insert and come off like this. Hold it with your hands. Wrap the yarn around this working needle, and now slide it back. Pick up this wrapped yarn like this, and then slide off this one. Now you have your first knit stitch. We are going to repeat that. Insert and below this needle, insert and go below this needle. Now you wrap the yarn around this, slide it back, pick up this wrapped yarn, and then slide off this one. It's very simple, but you might find it hard to do in the beginning, but with a little practice, it will be alright. So again, insert, wrap the yarn, pick up the yarn or the loop, and slide it off. So, see, very easy. Wrap it, pick up, and just slide off. Insert, wrap it, pick up, and slide off. So this is how you do your knit stitches. And you finish off the same way. Insert, pick up, and slide it off. And now you have your knit row completed. So I hope that is clear enough on how to knit. Now we are going to purl the stitches. Before we had gone below this needle, now we are gonna come out on top of this needle. So yeah, so for the purl stitches, insert from the pointy end, come out towards your front, wrap the yarn in the same manner, pick up this yarn like this, and then slide it off. It's the same as before, except we are doing this in the front and in the opposite way. So from the pointy end, insert, pick up this one loop, insert, wrap the yarn around. Now go back, pick this yarn up, and leave this one. Again, wrap around, pick this up, and leave this. So this is the purl stitch. You might bring the other stitches closer to the pointy end so that it's easier to work. And you just purl like this. Now you have completed your purl stitch. Now, what I want to point out here is that since you purl this side, you would see that this ridge is continuous now. This one here, this one here, and this one here is continuous. If you see this side, because of the knit and the purl stitch we had just done, you would see this smooth interface. This one, this one. These are knit stitches that you would see. So when you purl, let's say I purl this row. If I purl this row, the ridge would be on my front and the knit stitches would be behind. But if I knit this row, the knit stitches would be on the front and the ridge would be on the back. So if you do a continuous of an alternative of knit and purl stitches, you will get this nice ribbing here. This nice knit stitches, which is usually used in many of the projects. So since I did a purl stitch in the previous row, this row I would do a knit stitch. So the knit stitch, as usual, we're going to insert below the needle and just wrap the yarn, pick it up and slide it off. So it's just a repetition of this throughout the whole row, and after this I will do a few rows of knit and purl stitches alternatively, and I will show you how it looks like. After a few rows of knit and purl stitches, this is what I get. A very beautiful knit stitch here. You can see the difference. This is purl in all the sides, in all the rows, and this is purl in one row and knit in one row. So you can see the difference here. You may also check out the video on how to cast on, knit and bind off. I have made a video in the past and I will link it in the description for you and also at the end screen. And so that's how you do the knit and purl stitches. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you